This is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. Today I have a very exciting episode for you. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about what is holding you back from eating more fresh fruits and vegetables. So I was recently at a loved one's house. I won't say who or the relationship the loved one was to me, but I will say this. The thing that's holding them back from eating healthy foods are ants in their kitchen. Because if they have juicy fruits, they cut up juicy fruits, the juice gets everywhere. All the ants come and they don't want ants in their kitchen. You know, is it that you don't have enough money to buy organic food so you can't eat fresh fruits and vegetables? Is it you don't have a front yard garden like I do to have your own fruits and vegetables? Is it when I eat fruits and vegetables, I go to the bathroom more and it's inconvenient? Or is it something like, oh, I can't eat fresh because if I eat fresh, I'm going to start to feel better and I'm actually going to get out of my mood swings? But I like where I'm at. I like my comfort zone and I don't like to change. I mean, there's so many different reasons why people don't adopt a healthier lifestyle that includes more fruits and vegetables or even all fruits and vegetables into their life. And I don't know what your reason is for doing it. But what I want to tell you today is that, you know what? Regardless of your reason that you have, that you've made up in your mind, because literally that's all it is. It's a reason. Maybe your reason is I don't like how lettuce tastes, or I don't like how pineapple guavas taste, or I don't like how collard greens raw taste. Well, that's fine. You know, you can have those views. Try to eat something else that's different or try to get a higher quality food. The thing is, a lot of the food sold in the grocery store that you're buying, even the health food store or the Whole Foods market, even the organic produce, much of it has been shipped across the country, depending on where you live, hundreds or thousands of miles to you. And once they pick it, hydrocool it, and ship it, all during that time in transportation, guess what? Two things happen. Nutrients are lost and taste is lost. So you may not like it because it's actually old produce. Now, that being said, organic old produce from Whole Foods, definitely better than buying canned, bottled, or packaged processed foods. We all know that. But it's even best to grow your own food, pick it minutes before you eat it. Like my last night's dinner, I came out here and harvested from this lettuce bed and harvested two nice heads of lettuce to eat for dinner literally 5 minutes before I ate it, man. And that was some of the best lettuce I've ever had. But what I want to encourage you today is regardless of the ants or you got to go to the bathroom more if you're eating raw foods or whatever it is, there are truly health benefits to eating more fresh fruits and vegetables in your diet. Number one, you're going to get the most nutrient dense foods, as green plant foods are by far the number one most nutrient dense food on earth. And as a society, in my opinion, we have calorically dense foods. So foods that have high calories but low nutrition. You know, fast food comes to mind. Processed foods come to mind. Next time you're at the store, you know, pick up a box of cereal, look on the back. If it wasn't enriched, because they literally spray vitamins on to make those numbers increase and look better, I mean, pretty much all the numbers would be really low numbers. It would have a lot of low nutrition, but high in calories. And that's what food processing does. When you're eating natural foods, you're eating low calorie, but you're eating high nutrient density. And that's what we live on. We don't live specifically on calories, although we do need them to function. We live on the nutrients, and our bodies need all those building blocks, all the nutrients, micronutrients, trace minerals, phytochemicals, vitamins, and minerals that keep us running. So whatever your reason is, you know, for not eating fruits and vegetables, you need to just go for it and start doing it today. I mean, I'm not a psychologist. I don't know how to deal with people's issues, but the action that I think you could take is just start today. Eat one extra apple today. Eat one extra salad a day, you know, and continually and every day keep that up. Keep up just eating more fresh fruits and vegetables. Maybe one day you're going to eat a lot more. Maybe you'll just eat a little more. But you know what? In the end, if you eat more fresh fruits and vegetables, I'll feel that my job is accomplished. One of the mottos that I like to live my life by is there is always a way. And hopefully you will also live your life by this also. There's always a way. If there's ants in your kitchen, I don't know, make a little table in your bedroom, bring a freezer or fridge in your bedroom to store your vegetables and fruits and eat out of your bedroom if you have to. There's always solutions to all the different challenges that we come up with in our lives. I don't know what your specific challenge is, but there's always a way to deal with it. You know, if you have to go to the bathroom more, make sure you're in areas that have bathrooms more, or I don't know, go for hikes out in the woods and just go to the bathroom in the woods. But no matter what your situation, if you don't have any money, learn about wild food foraging. You know, you could literally walk down the street in Central Park in New York, although I don't know if they want you to do that. There are foods that you could just wild harvest that are growing free in nature that you can eat. I mean, dandelions, things like purslane, grow literally as weeds. And this is the season pretty soon coming up for chickweed and miner's lettuce here in California. I mean, it just grows free and clear. My miner's lettuce is already starting to sprout up, and man, miner lettuce sprouts, actually I love them more than the miner lettuce themselves. But you know, no matter what your challenge is with not eating more fresh fruits and vegetables, there's always a way. And if you're having a challenge with eating more fresh fruits and vegetables, hey, you know what? Please post it down below. I'll think about it, and I'll maybe make a comment back on maybe how to help you with your challenge. Once again, the 3 things I want you to remember from this video. Number 1, there is always a way. No matter what the challenge is in life, there's always something you can do to better it and to make it right. Number 2, I would encourage you to live your life by a principle of CANI, C-A-N-I. It stands for constant and never-ending improvement. And that's pretty much simply the model I gave a little bit earlier in this talk. And that model is simply this. The model is every day you want to just do a little bit better, whether it's, you know, a millimeter better than you did yesterday in your diet and just in your life in general, in doing everyday activities, in being more in love with your partner, in being a better friend, or whatever it is, but just every day improve just that much. And, you know, at the end, you're going to have much greater improvement than just being stagnant and not improving any day of the week. The last thing I want you to live your life by or instill in you from watching this video is remember the principle good, better, best, you know? And that's the principle I try to lead my life by, and I try to always do the best I can. But you know what? I'm not perfect, and we need to give up this whole idea of perfectionism, like, oh, I'm not going to do raw foods because I can't be 100% raw. Well, you know what? To get the benefits of raw foods, you don't need to eat 100% raw. And I'll say that again. You don't need to eat 100% raw. You need to eat as much raw as you possibly can, and you're going to get more benefits than the person who's not doing it. That being said, if you are cooking your food, there's big differences between microwave food or McDonald's food and some organic steamed vegetables or, you know, boiled vegetable soup. Big differences. So good, better, best means always try to do the best you can. So in the terms of diet, in my opinion, most of the time best means eating your fruits and vegetables raw as possible, but high quality as possible, like growing them yourself. If you can't grow them yourself, obviously then maybe the next best would be the farmer's market, where they grew it and picked it hopefully the morning of or the day before the farmer's market, so it's as fresh as possible. It's also local, so it's not traveling as far. Maybe after that would be something like going to Whole Foods or a natural store, natural organic grocer to get your organic produce. And if you can't afford that, no big deal. You're going to do the best you can. Maybe next best would be just going to a grocery store and getting fruits and vegetables at the grocery store, because there's grocery stores all over this great country. So after you procure your foods, the ways to eat them, it's also good, better, best is the best way is maybe raw in most cases in most fruits and vegetables. But then maybe you don't want to eat raw. It's getting cold in New England this time of year. So the best way to cook things, in my opinion, are once again start with the freshest, highest quality foods and then steam them or cook them in water, boil them up in a soup. Those are the best ways because that's going to reduce the amount of heat. Generally, the higher the heat, the more toxins and things that are created in the cooking. So things like frying, they're probably like the worst way. High heat cooking, the worst way to cook, you know. So I would encourage you to do the best you can, whether it's in your food choices or just in your life. Hopefully this video has been inspirational to you to share with you some of the tips that I've learned so that you can excel, eat the best diet ever, and have the best day ever in your life. Once again, my name is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. We'll see you next time. And remember, keep eating your fresh fruits and vegetables. They're the best.